The following is a production of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Student-led, student-centered, student-serving.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Zoe Whitler, and this will actually be, surprisingly, a pretty good game, as it will be Harrison and your Fredrick Golden Eagles. So the Panthers sitting at 18-6 on the season, your Golden Eagles sitting at 23-1, and hoping to make it through this next round.
As whoever wins will go to the Coliseum.
And that will be quite a game, I will have to say. It will be beautiful, too.
And quite an experience. I mean, not only being in the Elite Eight, but the Coliseum is just, I mean, it feels like everything you've watched in the movies. You know, you get to travel to a new place to play. It's very cool.
And now we will do something new, and we will switch down to Carly Trujillo Strange on the court.
I'm here with Coach Conway, who has led your Golden Eagles to a 23-1 overall record. Coach, what are the players focused on for a win today?
You know, they're really focused today. We're going to concentrate on defense. These guys can really get to the rim. We're going to try and keep them out of the paint and see what happens.
Is there anything else Harrison does well that Frederick will have to watch out for?
They push the ball off the floor. We need to be able to get back in transition D and try and slow them down.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's for sure. Just being able to do like the live interviews, which is pretty cool, and something that we will definitely implement in more of our games this season and hopefully next season. So a cool opportunity, something new we're trying out. So I think it'll go pretty well. Any players to look out for the Panthers? Is there anybody that really stood out while we were?
You know, I think Davis Voss for sure, and Jones Jr. Man, when they're on the floor, things happen. That's definitely, those two players for sure are the ones you need to be looking out for. Find where they are on defense. Be careful on offense. As they make, like I said, they make things happen when they're on the floor.
Yeah, their point per game average, just total as a season, is 62 points a game. Pretty high. Frederick sitting at 79 points a game. So obviously still a little bit of like an imbalance point-wise. But as we've seen, some of these challengers, they come in hot and ready for this. And, you know, they're hoping to pull through with this win, and what an upset that would be for them.
And it's playoff time. I mean, every team wants to win at this point. You know, it doesn't matter what your record is. It doesn't matter what you're seeded. Anybody can pull out a win. It just matters who's going to want it more.
Yep. If you make it to the playoffs, it's one of those. Now it's everybody's competition. And like you said, it doesn't matter record-wise or anything. It's now just a matter of who can tough it out till the end.
Exactly. And many coaches, once it gets into playoffs, like to tell their players, hey, records for everyone is 0-0 because, like, I mean, we mentioned, no matter where you're seated, it doesn't matter. You can come pull out a win. And for those who have a better seed, the coaches don't want them overlooking their competition because those higher seeds are going to look to pull an upset. And for those with a higher seed, the coaches are doing the opposite. They want them to know that just because somebody maybe got seated higher doesn't mean that they automatically are going to win.
As we will be right back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty, and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zedell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zedell Realty.
GSA is a gay-straight alliance program that focuses on making students feel accepted and welcome in their community. They meet every Thursday after school from 3 to 4 in the afternoon, and they meet in Miss Johnston's room E119. Everyone is welcome, and it's a safe place for creativity and to be yourself. If you have any questions or are interested in joining the club, reach out to Miss Johnston or Miss Buckham for more information.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they are best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that their restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food. Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out.
Brian Stapp, dealer principal of Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Welcome back in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Zoe Whitler. As we only have player introductions and then warm-ups, and that will be the start of the game. As that was our national anthem being performed, as you heard, by Micah Whitler. Our very own Luke Justice, after that last Centaurus game, is now averaging 22 points a game, which is pretty insane.
Definitely a crazy average. It's one to be proud of for sure.
So many, oh, excuse me, man, that was not a great little voice falter there, but as I was going to say before my voice really interrupted me, all these seniors want to be able to just show off in these games and just show, especially to some of these colleges that are looking and searching for possibly some scholarship-worthy players, and so many of these, just something to keep in mind, that there are going to be people watching that they didn't realize were watching, and some of these games might give them some offers.
Yes.
So
Something
to keep in mind.
One thing my club coach always told me was, you never know who's watching, so always play like it's your dream college that's watching you. Because even in practice, it's a motivation. And in a game, just like you said, you never know who's tuning in.
Yeah, it is a packed house right now, but not many people from Harrison looks like came, but Frederick, I have a feeling that these parents and probably this rowdy crowd, it's just going to get insanely loud, probably the loudest it's been all season, especially for some of those dunks and three-pointers whenever we see them. It's bound to happen, that's for sure.
It's bound to happen. I mean, everyone wants to see their team win, and, I mean, you can't beat playing at your own house, with an incredible season. Of course the fans are going to get excited. They can't not.
As we now see the huddle, they're all prepared, and they're ready. This is possibly the game of their lifetime, at least until they hopefully win this game. And but like you said, you gotta treat it like, this is like your hardest game yet. Each one you have to just approach as if it's a new record, new season, and they're gonna have to attack this game. That's for sure.
Yeah, at this point, no game is guaranteed.
Obviously, the fans want to think otherwise, but that is the reality of it. As we'll see the tip-off, and immediately Justice will get a hand on that. Cram now. Cram able to score the first points of this game. Very fast, might I add, the first 10 seconds.
He had a nice hesitation there, got the defense kind of standing still a minute, caught them still scrambling to get their matchups, and then able to get a nice, easy score right there.
As looks like that will be Davis Voss who will just go out, but there is a foul on Cram. A lot of early events that have just happened. The foul, the 2-point score, and possibly
a 3-point score.
A 3-point right there, yeah. As that will be Justice trying to shoot his own. And looks like that will be Heyman Yamada who will get a hand on that. As looks like that was Jones Jr. who got deflected right underneath the basket. And Cram now with it. Dumps it over to Aldana. Finds Justice. And both Lovins and looks like that's Taylor actually, excuse me, who will take a tumble. Thankfully okay.
Coach there was looking for a push-off, but they did not. The ref did not see the same thing, so it'll be Frederick's ball on the sideline.
And like you've mentioned in some of these games, you can argue all you want with the refs, but once they've made their decision, it's kind of a final thing. As Justice will find Singh. Singh, bit of an air ball right there, really off. As Davis Voss will get that to Solano. And their whole bench is pumped at this start so far, leading 7-2. I mean, it is quite a start. I mean,
and one thing you're definitely going to need, especially, I mean, you need energy in every game. It obviously helps your performance, but especially in playoffs, being in somebody else's house, you have to have the bench energy.
Oh, you saw Justice a little disappointed with that as he lay there for a second, just realizing it got bopped. Already 2 fouls for Frederick. Bit of a rocky start in the first 2 minutes. So that will be Taylor. Dump off to Jones Jr. Jones will find Heyman Yamana. Back to Jones. Jones tried to go for the shot, but
so because he went in the air, you know, he knew he had to let it go because if he came back down with it, it'd be a travel. But there's also another rule that if you let it go, you can't be the first one to touch it before it hits the ground. So he was the first one to make contact with it, therefore it was still a travel.
As Singh will find Lovins, finds Justice. Justice goes up. And Cram got a hand on that one. Ref was searching for a little bit to try and find Jones. Jones finds Taylor. And they are off to quite a start. Bent with the 3-point shot. As Cram to Aldana. Oh, Aldana tried to get a 3 of his own. Unfortunately, just kind of
rattled in and out.
Yeah. And kind of a wonky little play right there. Slipped it right underneath the legs of Frederick. As Aldana able to grab that. Only person down there, Luke Justice. Even Taylor couldn't stop that. Crowd is pleased with that. Your Golden Eagles trailing by 6, but, you know, Here an opportunity for some more points. As Luke will make that look easy, as it should be. Now trailing by 5. Heyman Yamana gonna start out with it. Finds Bent. Bent got double teamed, and it's just snatched up by Lovins. As Aldana able to grab that rebound. Still not able to come up with points, even after 2 of them attempted. As that will be a timeout right there.
And already we can tell this is a very different opponent than Frederick faced versus Centaurus. Centaurus, we noticed that they really liked the drive. They hardly shot any threes, maybe about like 6 total in the whole game. And already Harrison has come out. They've hit 2 threes already, and they've taken a few more. Definitely a very different opponent for Frederick on the matchups here.
A dangerous start, too, for the Panthers. As I would like to take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Gabe's Cafe. This production of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by Gabe's Cafe. Located right in downtown Frederick, Gabe's Cafe is a family-owned and operated restaurant that is sure to satisfy everyone at breakfast or lunch. Gabe's specializes in skillets, but their outstanding menu features all sorts of delicious foods at fair prices. Most importantly, Gabe's is proud to support Fredrick High School and the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Be sure to stop in a Gabe's soon, get some delicious grub, and tell them the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network sent you. As that will be Jones Jr. As
the pass is a little low there.
Little fight for the possession.
Jones Jr. And Aldana was able to get a tie-up.
So that will be Jones Jr. going to start with it once again as we see a substitution there. Looks like that will be Valenzuela gonna come in. As Justice, what a job of, slips it right behind. Oh, they didn't see that coming. Neither did we, though, so apologies if I blew up the mic there a little. That was quite a display.
I knew Luke saw us seeing there, but I wasn't quite sure how he was going to get it there.
And Aldana able to come up big right there. Now just trailing by 3. As that would be Jones Jr. who will take the shot and swishes that one. Cram. Lovins kind of loses control right there, but able to regain possession as Justice motioning, trying to find anybody. Everyone's being well covered, but somehow able to come up with points of his own. 15-11 with your Golden Eagles trailing by 4. As Singh trying to snatch it right there. Looks like that is number 3, Abeda. And Jones, as we mentioned, someone to watch out, averaging 15 points a game. And a steal right there from Jones. Unanimous booing right here, as they are not pleased with that, disagreeing strongly with the refs. I mean, the energy in this place, that was just electric. Both teams just playing at their probably best.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, no game's guaranteed, and for any seniors on any team, they don't want this one to be their last.
Certainly not. Speaking to Luke Justice, actually, a few days prior to this game, he talked about how he really wants to make it to the Coliseum and just being able to experience that moment and the greatness that it holds. As that will be Singh searching, like I said, they're playing excellent defense. As Cram
able to fight for the rebound and draw the foul, getting himself to the free throw line.
A 5-point difference, hoping to make it less. And he instantly does, now 4. So we see some more substitutions. Taylor leaving and Bent coming back in. Abed searching, looking. Kind of a rowdy little pass there to Davis Voss. And Cram. Singh able to finish that off. Little under 2 minutes left in this first quarter, trailing by 2. And Singh. Justice. As Davis Voss trying to grab that rebound.
Smart timeout there by coach. He knew that Fredrick's gone on a little run there. His player recovered the ball, and so he knew we need to take a timeout right now to maintain the possession, as he knew that there was 3 Golden Eagles around his player there, and also to kind of wrap everyone in and say, hey, you know, let's not lose control of our lead, of our momentum here.
As I'd like to take this chance to shout out at another one of our sponsors, FHS Booster Club. Fredrick High School Booster Club is always looking for parent volunteers to help carry on the long tradition of supporting the students of this community. The purpose of Booster Club is to provide the funding and manpower for the homecoming tailgate celebration, the after-prom party, grants to student groups and clubs, as well as scholarships to graduating seniors. If you're interested in becoming involved, we would invite you to reach out through our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us, or attend our next meeting in the FHS library. We currently have an open position for a concessions manager, and we'll have board positions opening next year. If you're wanting to be more involved in the community and have a desire to do something that benefits the students of our community, we'd love to hear from you. Again, please visit our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us if you'd like to get involved. We welcome any supports, not just parents. The FHS Booster Club is a proud partner of GEBN. As right away, Luke Justice tying this game up, 16-16. Davis Voss, a little shy with that shot as Ammerman and Strojink working together. Singh snags that one-handed from the air. And impressive right there, coming back from this slight deficit, but you could tell it kind of had them rattled in the beginning, unsure what to do. As that will be Hemin Yamana. And that will be Bent. Aldana. Ammerman. Slips it to Justice. Justice. Did a good job of keeping it away from Hemin Yamana. As there's about 20 seconds left in this quarter. Kind of feels a little keep away-esque right there.
Trying to find the best shot before half, leaving the least amount of time possible for the other team to do anything. And back at the other end, Singh will take a charge. With 3.8 seconds left in the quarter.
Not much time left to really do anything, but you never know. I mean, some of these last-second shots, they're pretty impressive. As Justice, you can tell, hoping to make something. As the ref's talking something over. Zoe, did you see anything?
No, I didn't.
I think everyone's just as confused as you and me. Yeah, the refs conversing with one another. As you hear the Panthers coach ready for anything, he knows, based on that aggressive approach before whatever's happening, Conway getting straw drink ready.
Still not really sure what the call was, but it'll be Frederick's ball on the sideline now with 3 seconds left.
Yeah, a weird switch. Kind of a high ball right there. Once again. Oh, these refs, not sure what is going on. This is a very confusing situation. The clock wasn't running whenever they started it back up. But looks like I don't know.
I'm curious what they'll do here. They could either give them back the ball with 3 seconds, or they could just clear it out because that was about 3 seconds, and call it quarter. So we'll see what they decide to do.
Yeah, the refs still talking. I mean, they blew it dead twice.
I think it might have something to do with the clock, because
I
both
think
times
so.
they pointed kind of up.
Yeah,
and
it looked like maybe the clock wasn't running or something. I'm not sure. But,
which is odd.
yeah. Looked like they reset the clock now. Yeah, it looks like it was something with the clock.
So I think they're just calling that the end of the quarter. And then going to reset for second quarter.
Maybe. Yeah, they'll just let it run down. Yeah, so that was a very confusing situation right there. As we will take a break here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty, and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
The Fredrick High School Music Foundation is a foundation that is created by the music department and by the music teachers. They strive for success and want to help out the community in their own ways. They encourage students to join the music foundation, so if you feel like you want to help out with the community or get involved with concerts or any other music-related activities, please reach out to Mr. Thomas, who is the band teacher, or Mr. Liss, who is the orchestra director, or if you feel like singing, reach out to Mr. Brown for information.
Well, welcome back in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network after some confusion. That was definitely an interesting end to the first quarter. As the score right now at the start of the second quarter, sitting at 19-18 with your Golden Eagles leading by 1 point.
And with 4 team fouls for each team. Not terrible, not great. You definitely want to try and keep it minimal this second period. Getting to 7, isn't bad as long as it's like late second quarter.
Ammerman trying to shake off Kraft. As Justice motioning Aldana forwards, probably blocking wise.
As Jones Jr. will look to close out Justice on that 3. Although didn't quite, top his feet enough to slow his momentum down. Kind of ran into the loop to Justice there.
Justice. As it's now 21-18, your Golden Eagles starting to pull in front. As that will be quick passing. Words are not very fond of me, it seems, today. So that will be Jones Jr. going to finish that off. Ammerman to Justice. Davis Voss trying to get to him, and he does with the swipe. Aldana somehow gets it over the heads of a few Panthers. Strojan gonna take the shot. And that will be Heyman Yamana gonna grab that rebound. Tried searching for points of his own once again. Ammerman will just tip that off to Strojing. Strojing doing it himself.
Nice screen there by Aldana. So nice and high, giving him plenty of lane to drive.
And able to get up over the heads of a few of our players. Davis Voss was. Ammerman finds Strojing. Strojing almost lost that ball. And that will be Bent who will snag that rebound.
Tried to take off a little too fast there. Carried the ball. So it'll be Fredricks on the sideline.
We see some substitutions here as we see Luke Justice gonna leave for a little bit. Probably just to catch his breath more than anything. As Ortega finds Lovins. Lovins, somehow Ortega able to snag that. Ortega dumps it to Strojing. Strojing, and swishes that one. As even though he's being double teamed, Kraft able to get that out. So that will be Bent now. Bent goes up. Looked like it might have been tipped at the start, or just a pretty bad little toss-up there, but either way, did not work out in their favor. Strojink searching for a clean shot, and unfortunately does not find it there. That will be Heyman Yamana who will snag that rebound, and we'll find Jones Jr. Back to Heyman Yamana. Finds Valenzuela in the corner, and Aldana snags the rebound. And the dunk. What did I tell you? It was coming.
Beautiful court vision there. You know, he saw him, he saw Don at the corner of his eye, but didn't quite look at him, you know, mistimed the defense, and then threw him a little shovel pass.
And the air ball right there, and looks like there was a penalty at the end right there. Not sure who.
It looked like he went out of bounds to save it, threw it off Lovin's back or leg or something, so then it went out of bounds on him. Although Levels is not too happy about that, as he thought he was already out of bounds.
It appeared to pretty much be out of bounds, but obviously we're not down there, so hard to tell. Strojink. Jones Jr. And Cram will just take that right from him. As the score is now 29-25, your Eagles still in the lead. And Cram once again.
Nice defense by Frederick there, bringing the pressure, able to force some turnovers. Although I will say they have to make sure they box out. There's been a few possessions that kind of just stay in there waiting for the rebound to come to them. And Harrison has able to get some easy rebounds that are a little scary, you know, right under the basket.
Yeah.
Not really quite what you want right now, especially still with a 4-point game.
That will be Justice. Some pass backs between each other. That will be Aldana who attempted that. And that will be Bent, who actually grabbed it. And was being double teamed, and Luke, gets flung midair, basically. Kraft already with 2 fouls in the last few minutes. Gotta watch for those fouls.
And that brings Harrison to 17 fouls, putting Frederick in the bonus. With still 3.5 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, not a great look for Harrison. Six points the difference in this game. And Kraft, the one who was just fouled last play, gonna have to watch what he does, already with 2 personal fouls, and that will just be batted by Lovins. Aldana. Justice backed up. As that will tease Frederick. An air ball right there from Lovins. And Kraft gets it to Valenzuela. And Lovins once again.
Those tip by Sting
knockdowns.
there to Aldana.
Man, Lovins with some of those bats, just, I mean, really, you know, using that height to his advantage. Isn't he like 6'5" or something?
You know, I'm not positive,
Okay.
but
He's tall.
he's tall.
Especially for a little 5'2" me over here, so that's a tall man. So that will be Jones Jr. now. And
Frederick's defense continuing to pay off.
yeah, very impressive so far. Valenzuela will get that to Eamon Yamana. Bent finds Valenzuela, and Lovins able to regain possession once again. Slipped it right there to Justice, as he will just take the shot himself. And probably should have gone in, as Eamon Yamana gets it to Davis Voss, who will finish that off. Little under 2 minutes left. Cram.
Cram with a tough finish. Looks like Aldana was trying to get the rebound. Maybe, I think the ball might have hit Cram. And since he was, you know, halfling out of bounds, the ball was out of bounds. So, Harrison's ball now.
Eamon Yamana will get it to Valenzuela.
He will hit a three.
A 1 point difference in this game so far, with about a minute 30 left in this second quarter. We'll take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, FHS Unified. The Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is a proud partner of Frederick High School Unified Athletics. Whether it's bowling in the fall, basketball in the spring, or any sport in between, FHS Unified provides athletes of all abilities the opportunity to compete, learn, grow, and have fun. Our Unified athletes love what they do and appreciate the support of the entire FHS community. If you're interested in learning more about FHS Unified Athletics, reach out to Ms. Galliard or anyone on the Unified team. Any anticipations for this last minute and a half before this half is up?
You know, Frederick's going to try and maintain their lead here, you know, and just not be fazed by this little run that Harrison's gone on, you know. Basketball is just kind of a game of runs, and it's just, you know, so whenever the other team goes on one, you have to stay calm. So that's going to be Frederick's goal here, I bet, and Harrison's going to try and capitalize on this little streak they've gone on.
As Lovins with the points. It will be Jones Jr. now, who will slip it there to Eamon Yamana. Back to Jones Jr. finds Bent. As you see Bent confused on that. Looked like Cram went down.
Now that was smart play for Cram. You know, kind of waited for Bent to go into him, and although it was on the pass, it's still a player control foul, and so Cram took advantage of that, took the charge. Obviously, we saw Bent was not too happy with that.
As Aldana. Eamon Yamana, gotta watch out for him. A fast threat down this court. Impressive teamwork right there, but it doesn't really pay off the way they wanted it to. Then again, an opportunity for scoring for the Panthers. Obviously, they were looking to finish off that, but they will not complain with a few points here. Davis Voss. As Cram will snag that. Gets it to Justice. Justice almost lost possession, and this time it will be Kraft. Gets it to Eamon Yamana in the corner. Oh, Cram just jumped right in front of Kraft.
Able to anticipate the pass and snag it.
Aldana grabs the rebound, finds Singh, no one down there. And as this half is winding down, you saw Heyman Yamana try and take the last second shot, but it was no use, as it is 37-31 with your Golden Eagles on top after this first half. As we will be right back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they are best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food. Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out.
Welcome back in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network and our live presentation of Sweet 16 Colorado High School Activity Association playoff basketball here at Fredrick High School. My name is Jake Marsing, proud to bring you in for this halftime presentation, brought to you by all of our supporters of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network, Gabe's Cafe, Zadell Realty, our wonderful supporters and sponsors. I'm proud to be the advisor here at the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network, as we have quite a humdinger on our hands here at the half. I'm lucky enough during our little halftime presentation to be joined by none other than sophomore Hunter Vickers. What up, Hunter? The MVP, you would say, potentially, of our unified basketball team, a proud GEBNer. Hunter, this has been one heck of a ball game so far.
Yeah, I agree with you.
What have you seen so far that's been really impressive?
The shot from Luke.
That shot from Luke. Luke has been outstanding, right? Back and forth. You look at this team. You look at both of these teams, this Harrison team and the Frederick team. Harrison's big, right? Harrison's a bunch of big, talented, physical dudes. And Hunter, it looked to me like the plan Harrison had was to come in and out-physical the Frederick Golden Eagles. Were they successful in that? I don't know that they were. It looked like Frederick kind of caught up to them towards the end of the second quarter.
They were a little bit messy on the beginning, having them drop 10 points against Harrison.
And then they figured it out, right? They figured it out. So right now, your Frederick Golden Eagles lead by a score of 37-31. A victory here sends your Golden Eagles once again to the Coliseum for Elite Eight play in back-to-back years. Are you excited about that prospect, Hunter? Yeah, what do you think? What are you looking forward to most here in this second half coming up?
To see more shots up and better.
Seeing more shots go up, that absolutely is one of the goals, no question about it. You know, we are lucky enough here at the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network to have the support of a ton of outstanding partners, making things like our broadcast today and some of the new fun elements of our broadcast today possible. I want to especially thank Coach Jeff Conway, who had the chance to speak a little bit earlier today with Carly Trujillo-Strange out on the floor, and our supporters and sponsors really do make a very big difference. I want to especially shout out here at the half, our halftime supporter, brought to you by GSA. This presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the students of Fredrick High School's GSA. In GSA, we seek to support students of all gender identities and sexual orientations as we work together to find community and common cause at school. We meet on Thursdays from 3 to 4 and would love the chance to get to know you. See Miss Buckham or Miss Johnston for details. So, Hunter, we've got about 6 minutes left in the half. We're here in a little bit going to try and grab somebody down on the court, get the chance to chat with somebody, TBD who that's going to be. Hopefully Coach Conway will have the opportunity to chat with him briefly. We will go ahead, though, and take a quick timeout. We will be right back with more coverage and a little more from Hunter Vickers here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to the Golden Eagles broadcast. Yeah, as I said before, I am joined here by advisor of the Golden Eagles Broadcast Network, Jacob Marsing.
It's Mr. Marsing, Hunter,
Yeah.
but I appreciate the first name basis recognition.
Yeah,
Hunter, you wanted to bring us in from that break because you like what we do here at the Golden
Yeah.
Eagle Broadcast Network, don't you?
and I just support you guys just like how I am.
You are
on
just
air.
you're a supportive person when
Yeah.
you're on air. You know, Hunter, we had a meeting the other day, and you introduced yourself as Hunter Vickers Broadcaster, and that is
Yeah.
exciting stuff. Hunter, do you have any thoughts on this game as we about 3 minutes left in halftime?
My thought about this game is just having Dante play in the fourth quarter again.
Dante Lechuga, if he is out on the floor in the fourth quarter, that will be good news for the Golden Eagles. Right now, they lead 6 points up, 37-31, about 3 minutes left to go in the half. I know Carly Trujillo-Stange, our senior, hard-working sideline reporter, is endeavoring to have the opportunity to talk with somebody down on the sideline. We will hopefully be able to bring you a report from Carly here shortly. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, Hunter, who's been the MVP of this game so far, you
I
think?
feel like Luke Justice.
Luke has been exceptional, no doubt about it. Luke has done well. They've gotten really, they've done a really good job getting back in transition.
Yeah.
That's been something that they've done exceedingly well in this second half. We've got about 2 minutes left to go. We'll see if we can get a report from Carly of some kind. They're working it right now, working the floor. So while we have a little bit of an interval here as you are getting the opportunity to look at different folks, we're going to go live now to Carly Trujillo-Stange on the sideline.
Carly, take it away.
I'm here with assistant coach Willie in the Fredrick High School basketball game. We are 37-31, such a close first half. Coach, what's the key to finishing out this game strong?
We just got to continue to play the way we play basketball, play fast, play good defense, and then we'll see where it ends up.
All right, and we'll be back up with our game in 1 minute with Carly and Zoe. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
team this time?
Before we throw it back to Carly and Zoe.
Nope.
Nope from Hunter. All right, we will go to a break. When we come back, we will have second half action here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they are best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food. Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out. Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zedell Realty, and specifically Greg Zedell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zedell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zedell Realty, located...
Welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Zoe Whitler. And here we are jumping into this game, 37-31 the score with your Golden Eagles on top. Looks like that will be Davis Voss who will finish that off. Singh searching, as he will get that to Justice. Justice. And still unable to finish it off. That will be Kraft. We'll bring that in. Heyman Yamana. Try to get that to Jones Jr., who will somehow keep possession. As that will be Kraft trying to keep up with him. As Aldana tried to do a no-looker, but it didn't work.
He had a nice cut there. You know, as Cram pulled it out, they didn't have the numbers at that moment, and then he cut through, creating an opening, just wasn't quite able to get the finish.
Yeah, their teamwork, though, is on point right now, both teams. Obviously, not the result that they wanted, but you can tell, I think they're working better together. And it's more of a challenge to score, except right there. 37-36 now. Justice. Motioning Aldana forwards, possibly for blocking purposes, as we've seen multiple times. Trying to draw them away.
Justice maintaining patient as he waited for an opening to pass or to drive himself, and he saw the gap there and took advantage of it.
Now a 2-point difference. Trying to make it 3.
And he does.
(39-38) now, just a 1-point difference once again. Singh to Lovins. Lovins searching for a seam. Cram able to find a little pocket right there. And with that green grass comes the points. as now that will be a timeout. I'd like to take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Zadell Realty. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, Greg Zadell at Zadell Realty is your community-centered go-to person. Greg is a local realtor and broker who's been selling homes in the Carbon Valley area since 1980. He's an active supporter of our community, FHS, and a proud partner of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. If you need a realtor with deep knowledge of the market, be sure to visit his office at 8110 Colorado Boulevard, right by Safeway. Make sure to watch for his monthly real estate article in the Consumer Report or email him at greg@zadellrealty.com. Greg Zadell and Zadell Realty, your community-centered realtor. As Heyman Yamana gonna start us off. And as we've seen, Lovin's height definitely a threat down at the basket. Almost looked like Taylor thought it would be a foul, but Singh gonna get that to Justice. Justice able to just get that little edge. As that will be Davis Voss, who will get that to Heyman Yamana, who will get that to Taylor, who will dump that underneath to Jones Jr., who will finish that off.
Nice floater right over the hands of Lovins. Nice and soft. Making it 43-40 with your Golden Eagles on top. Make that 45-40.
Yeah. As that would be Jones Jr. going up. And Cram. A little too far right there to Singh. Cram a little confused.
I think a little frustrated too that Singh just kind of gave up on it, you know, saw the pass a little ahead and instead of trying to chase it down, you know, and attempting to save it from out of bounds, she's kind of watched it.
He probably could have saved that. I mean, it was just a little bit ahead of him. But like you said, just kind of gave up as Heyman Yamana gets over the heads of a few people, but Cram this time not off with a pass.
Justice using his air to be able to outlast the defense there. Get a nice finish.
Heyman Yamana with the shot. Probably pleased about that.
Yeah, I just saw him hold up his form a little bit. You know, a little bit longer than normal.
Yep. Justice
I mean,
probably
it was
not
a good
too happy
shot,
with that,
so
but
he has a right for that. A rebound by Taylor there. Able to go up.
looking to lower Frederick's lead right here, and they do. Hammerman. Gotta get that to Aldana. Aldana sees Cram. And slip that right underneath the basket to Hammerman.
Nice backdoor cut there, Saw Harrison kind of overlooking and anticipating, where they typically go, and so he backdoored there, and they were able to get it to him.
And you can tell some of the frustration is starting to show for Frederick. Obviously, they want to pull ahead, and like we were talking about during half, that's commonly what they do in these games is just pull ahead the second half, but, unable to do so, and, the Panthers done a really good job of staying with them. As that's proven right there, 47-46 with your Eagles leading by 1.
And Frederick is just not able to get any of their shots to fall at the moment. Strojan is typically, just repping them, make after make practically, and I don't know if he's gotten one to fall yet this game.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Definitely interesting. They're kind of stunting them, that's for sure. Yeah, and their coach, Harrison's coach, is all in for this game. Strojan probably his first points of the game. Obviously, just a few little twos here and there.
Nonetheless,
But,
very important ones as they minimalized Harrison's lead right there. And then Justice there, ending a tie game, bringing them up 2.
as that will be Jones. You saw Aldana trying to bat that right from Jones. You see them looking at the scoreboard every once in a while, realizing how close this game is. So that will be Davis Voss. Right to Taylor. Ammerman trying to cover him as he gets it to Kraft. And Valenzuela just going to get that to Taylor, who finds Kraft. Kraft sees a seam, almost loses it.
Travels before he can get the pass off.
That is a huge call right there. Possibly a momentum shift. Frederick only leading by 2 with about a minute and a half remaining in this third quarter. As Justice, looks like he's trying to shake Davis. Voss and Strojink.
There we
Nails
go.
that, yep. Possibly his first 3 of the game. And like I said, this is a huge momentum shift as they're starting to put pieces together. Right there.
Big hustle play by Ammerman there.
And another puzzle piece.
Although they will call a push-up on Justice.
You see, he's just as confused as everyone else and possibly really frustrated at this.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he possibly could have gotten an and one there and instead of waved off.
I mean, like I was saying, all the puzzle pieces were fitting that entire, 30 seconds right there. And then, Justice, looking at him on that court, he's still, he's not too pleased about that call.
No, although he won't let it get to him. If anything, he's just going to use it to motivate him.
And
more.
Fredrick. Oh, shoulda. Oh.
Fredrick used that call to motivate them, not just Justice, but the whole team. And Ortega bringing it down, tried to dunk it. Got fouled, though.
That's all right. Possible opportunity to pull forwards even more.
I mean, it wasn't a dunk, but hey, you're at the free throw line, you're shooting 2.
He was close enough, though, on that try for that.
He almost got
dunk.
man one.
I know. You saw the whole crowd go up for that one. We saw him try and do that, I think. Was it the Skyline game? I remember there was one game
believe it was a Skyline
recently.
game.
Yeah.
And then it was Thompson Valley when he was able to throw it down for the first time, I believe, in a game. He's got it multiple times in practice and pregame, but that was the first completed one in a game. So that'll be a foul on Ortega, the 4th team foul. His first.
As Kraft, they can't let this crowd shake them up, but it might. Valenzuela with the shot, and it does not shake them. In fact, it probably motivated them. As Justice, Kraft trying to stay with him, and he's doing a great job of it. But Justice will just take the shot anyway. Might as well when you have an arm like that.
And it's him kind of saying, hey, you know, get off, you know. He was trying to play tight defense there, Kraft was, you know, and Justice was kind of saying, hey, give me some respect, you know, get off. As I'm coming back down, Harrison will chug up a shot. I believe they didn't quite have the right idea of how much time was left, as there's still 1.2 seconds in the third, as that ball hit the back of the little stand holding up the hoop, which is an automatic out of bounds.
And Strojic will chuck that deep to Justice. Oh, hit the shot. Whoa. That was unexpected.
Practically triple teamed right there. Just had a turning catch.
That was K.
What a way to end the quarter right there. Two threes back to back by Justice, making this 60-52.
That was nuts. I mean, like I said, some of those last second shots, they may seem impossible at first, but Justice, he made that look easy. Just the deep pass from Strojic straight to him, and what was he, double teamed, triple teamed?
Triple teamed.
Triple teamed. He was triple teamed and somehow just got up there and hit that three. So, yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah.
As we will take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Key Club. Are you worried about your service hours? Finding service opportunities can be overwhelming, but you don't need to be by yourself. Key Club means service with friends, opportunities to rise up the ranks, traveling, meeting Key Clubbers around the district, and a close-knit community. All the things you love without the pressure. One more shout out here is Stapp Interstate Toyota. Stapp Interstate Toyota believes that communities are better when they work together for the greater good. That's why Stapp Interstate Toyota is a proud supporter of the students of Fredrick High School and the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Brian and the team at Stapp are your source for new Toyotas and used cars in Frederick and are the official car dealer of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Stop by their dealership off of I-25 to thank them for their support and tell them GEBN sent you. Looks like possibly a spill down there.
But not to worry, they had about like 6 kids cleaning it up, and now Mr.
At
Gordon
least they're responsible for it.
Exactly, and then Mr. Gordon came out, our athletic trainer, with the mop. Got it quickly resolved, quickly cleaned up.
As Strojic will get that to Justice. And Justice faked out Davis Voss right there, and
a nice hesitation, froze the defense. I should say he didn't really quite freeze him. He got him to bite.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And exactly exactly in the way he wanted to. Found Ammerman down low, and then Ammerman drew a foul. Now he's at the line shooting 2.
Still 60-52. And now it will be a 9-point difference. As that will be Kraft getting double teamed. Oh. This is a controversial call right here, but what call isn't?
You know, I have to agree, honestly, with the refs on this one. It kind of looks like Ortega used his body there to kind of push him.
Yeah, you saw him
back.
kind of check him a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And hit the ref right there. Not what he was intending. That was weird. That was like the whole court's length and nowhere close to any of his teammates, but I don't know. They seem a little rattled, knock on wood, though, this last quarter so far. Obviously still early
Fredrick
on.
or Harrison?
Harrison.
Oh, I got you.
Obviously, Frederick not played the cleanest, but thankfully kept the fouls to a minimum. But there have been some big calls. As that will be Jones Jr. going to get that to Valenzuela. We'll find Heyman Yamana. And that will get knocked, but he's able to keep it. And that will be a timeout.
Good shot that by Ortega and Ammerman. You know, Ammerman reading Ortega, got the tip, and that's not really. I didn't really quite catch the number of who was there, but you know he was standing right by the half-court line and then right along the sideline, so he kind of ran up to trap that.
Yeah, kind of sandwiched him.
Yeah, kind of giving him 4 defenders, forcing Harrison's coach to call timeout.
As I would like to take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Game Club. This presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the FHS Game Club. The Fredrick High School Game Club is a safe place for you to come play board games, card games, D&D, and any other non-video games with other students, no matter their skill level at any given game. The Game Club meets the second and fourth Friday of every month, and if you have questions or want to join, contact Mr. Hoffman or Mrs. Hellman. Another shout out, FHS Music Foundation. This presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the FHS Music Foundation. The purpose of the FHS Music Foundation is to provide support and aid to the instrumental, choral, and non-performance music programs at Fredrick High School, and to those current and future students who participate in such music programs. To donate or for more information about how you can support Frederick student musicians, visit fhsmusic.org/FHS Music Foundation. As that will be Valenzuela, who was backed in the corner but able to fight his way across. And a lot of tripping. And
Ortega attempting a charge there. Although it looks like maybe he wasn't quite set in time. You know, but whatever it was, the ref saw something that didn't quite check out. And so he'll give Harrison an and one.
As Jones Jr. will go to the line. Justice finds Aldana. That's Davis Voss trying to bait him into giving up that ball. As even though Justice's shot was a little off, we will see Ortega go for his own. And
rebounded by Aldana.
they're doing a great job of snagging these rebounds and making sure that Harrison doesn't grab them. Justice. Strojing will just take the shot himself, and JJ with the Quite a clean shot right there. Nails that one.
And as you were saying, rebounding's such a big thing. You know, it allows, you know, your offense to get so many more shot attempts. You know, as you saw JJ right there with a big three. But it also encourages your players to keep shooting, you know. If they're only able to get a shot off and then every time they miss, the other team gets it, it's you know, so much more discouraging. But when you're able to get rebounds and you keep feeding it to them, then you get it through like JJ's right there.
As Kraft was trying to cover him. And the teamwork right now is really starting to set in, and I think that's a big part of this.
Harrison was caught watching, you know. Levels was wide open down low.
So that would be Jones Jr. who will take the shot.
And the foul was called on Strojan, his first foul. Frederick's 7th team foul, putting Harrison in the bonus.
As that will be off the mark. Cram getting double teamed. As they are well defended. But Aldana just able to push his way right up to that basket. Strojink with another shot.
That'll be a foul on Jones Jr. for pushing the back. His 5th team foul, or excuse me, his 5th personal foul. I mean, he's fouled out of the game.
Taylor almost lost his footing there. Been able to regain it. As this is a 10-point difference.
Although we'll see what happens here. As we mentioned, Jones Jr. is fouled out now, and he's been a big name in this game. So curious on how Harrison will handle that.
I mean, he's probably been the biggest player of this game, just especially rebounds early on, and he's been a threat. And so for him to be fouled out,
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And then on the other side for Frederick, they've got 8 team fouls, you know, and there's still 5 minutes left. A lot can happen in that time.
Cram. Aldana somehow keeps that in. Great effort. As that will be Davis Voss who will take this foul. And that will be Aldana.
As Justice subs in for Strojan here.
As that will be Taylor.
And smart play right there.
Yeah.
As mentioned earlier, he kind of had the 4 defenders, but hit it off Singh's leg, which sent it back into the backcourt. However, since it hit a defender, he can go grab it without it being an over and back.
And almost lost possession right there. Eamon Yamana. As that will be Abeda, a name we haven't heard in a little bit in this game. Getting ever so close once again. Singh Lovins trying to get a hand on that. And Justice. Yeah, you saw the disappointed little head tilt.
You know, and rightfully so, as that was a good take. You know, he was able to recover the ball, had a good take, and then just wasn't quite able to get it to fall.
If y'all enjoy our content, make sure to like and subscribe. You know, we really appreciate the publicity, and it's a great look for our school. As I would like to take this chance to shout out another one of our sponsors, Anime Club. GEBN is a proud partner of the FHS Anime Club. At the Anime Club, we are dedicated to fostering a love for anime. Whether students are veteran anime watchers or totally new to it, everyone is welcome to come watch anime with us. This student-centered club meets the first and third Friday of every month, and reach out to Mr. Hoffman or Mrs. Hellman with any questions or how to join. And this game, a 7-point difference with your Golden Eagles on top and hoping to stay that way.
For sure. There's about 4 minutes left. 4 minutes exactly in the fourth quarter.
Plenty of time for so much to happen, as we've seen. Singh. Deep ball there to Lovins. Lovins. Slipped it to Cram. Aldana. Right underneath that basket, but being covered extremely well, but it doesn't matter. Davis Voss was trying to cover him on that, but it was to no avail.
Good defense there by Aldana, as Harrison will step back over. An over and back call.
And looks like that will be Heyman Yamana gonna take a little break here. So that would be Kraft trying to cover Cram. Gets it to Lovins, and somehow, yeah, that will not settle for Frederick, that's for sure.
You know, and there's the call was that, so the ball has to come, has to be like coming down, like on the downward streak. That makes sense before a defender can try and block it. Or it has to be still going up. It can't be coming down yet. And so since the ball was on its way down after the peak and then it got blocked, it's an automatic 2 points for Frederick.
Singh. Searching, finds Aldana in the corner with the shot, and clean. Nails that shot. 74-63 with your Golden Eagles on top. Valenzuela tried to get that to Davis Voss. And Cram
able to get a hand on it.
Yeah, he's great at batting those passes. We saw him earlier jump the anticipated pass. As Davis Voss.
It was a good pull-up. You know, you saw nobody was there, and good shot for sure.
Cram with about 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game. Aldana getting triple teamed. Cram finds Lovins. Lovins finds Singh. Singh finds Justice in the corner. And a bit of trickery over here.
As Frederick is not looking to not score, but, you know, knowing that they can be super patient as they have the lead here. You know, and that's exactly what they want. They want to, you know, be able to waste the time a little bit and then be able to score to
We
expand
saw,
the
yep,
lead.
we saw the patience earlier, and it really pays off, especially in these tight games. But once they kind of pull ahead a little bit, it's one of those where they're just going to utilize that lead.
Exactly. Knowing you can't not score because Harrison's obviously going to be working their butts off to get some points on the board here, but the score's on your side, the time's on your side. So you don't need to force anything dumb or crazy.
And we will take a break here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
The Unified Athletics here at Fredrick High School are a student-based program, and they focus on the students here at Fredrick High School, making them feel included and making them feel welcome. They have many different opportunities to make you feel included. If you have any questions about how to join and be a part of Unified Athletics, please reach out to Mr. Lear or Mrs. Amy for more information. GSA is a gay-straight alliance program that focuses on making students feel accepted and welcome in their community. They meet every Thursday after school from 3 to 4 in the afternoon, and they meet in Miss Johnston's room E119. Everyone is welcome, and it's a safe place for creativity and to be yourself. If you have any questions or are interested in joining the club, reach out to Miss Johnston or Miss Buckham for more information.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Zoe Whitler. As this score is 76-63. The Golden Eagles on top. Now under 2 minutes left. But an opportunity right here for Taylor.
As he was able to draw a foul on Lovins, his first personal foul. Team 10th. As the refs are looking for something, maybe possibly blood. They're looking on Lovin's undershirt. Although nothing seemed to be wrong with him there, as the ref kind of checked out the other players.
Not sure really what happened there, but the refs see things we don't. But yeah, the ref looked like he was motioning for something on one of their shirts. And Cram able to grab that rebound. Singh slipped it there to Lovins, and Lovins able to finish that off. 78-64. About a minute 40 left. As Singh and that was interesting.
And that'll be called an intentional foul, as he was not going for a ball. He just grabbed Singh's hand and kind of held on to it.
Yeah, there was no reaching for the ball. It was more of, I'm just going to grab a fistful of your jersey and see what happens.
It looks like almost like his arm too, maybe even. He's kind of held it there, it wasn't like an accidental, like, oh, I'm sorry, like I grabbed your hand by accident.
No, it was very
type thing.
intentional.
It was intentional, yeah.
$79-64.
As now Harrison is looking to foul to stop clock.
I mean, it's a smart move, but then again, you're giving them a possible opportunity to score, so it's playing very risky.
It seems a little interesting to me. I understand the whole aspect of fouling to stop clock. I've been playing basketball for a while, so You know, I get that viewpoint. Although it seems a little odd to me that with a 15-point difference to stop clock, especially with a minute 30 left and where Harrison is in the bonus, that just sends Fredrick to the free throw line and again. You know, so kind of an interesting standpoint there.
As now this will be an opportunity for a beta.
As
go
he
to
gets
this
2
line.
shots, since Fredrick's in the double bonus.
But then again, that'll just make it, I think, another 15-point difference. Given as Fredrick was able to score on both their free throws. Singh. As that will be quite a steal right there, but it doesn't pay off in Harrison's favor. As Justice goes for a 3 because why not? You have the lead. What are you going to lose?
And might I point out that this is Frederick's last, for their seniors, their last game in this gym, you know. As it, you know, it looks like they're going to win, so it looks like they'll still be playing basketball. They also have games after this, but this is their last home game, you know. By winning this, they will go to the Coliseum. So for Luke Justice, why not shoot a 3? It's your last game here.
As just probably congratulating these guys for everything they've done, and I mean, what a season it's been.
Yes, and you see the parents there standing up, you know, cheering for the seniors as they get subbed out. At least the ones that were in. What a well played game by them. Definitely an amazing way to end their last home game. As Ammerman with the ball, kind of lost it out of bounds. Harrison's ball.
We are ready.
It just shows the love and the care for everybody.
And I mean, just respect on, you know, playing level and just how hard they've worked to get here. And
the Sweet 16 is a big deal, you know, 16 teams left in 5A. Like you said, definitely not the way they wanted to go out, but definitely something to be proud of.
Certainly, as this final will be 84-67, and you know, these players fought hard, and fortunately for Frederick fans, the Golden Eagles were able to pull out big this fourth quarter, and a huge win on their part, as we are going to switch to Carly Trujillo Strange on the court.
I'm here with Luke Justice, Fredrick High School's current three-point record holder. Fredrick won 84-67. Luke, what are your overall thoughts about this matchup against Harrison?
I feel like we played hard, but our defense was a little lackadaisical, so we're going to have to work on that in practice, especially going into the Elite Eight and further on in the playoffs. But I feel like we swung the ball well. In the first half, we weren't making shots, but the second half, we started making shots. So I feel like we played well as a team.
You made an impressive three-point buzzer beater at the end of the third quarter. What was going through your mind at that moment?
Coach called it a play where I just run deep. I caught it. I turned, I saw the hoop, and I just threw it up, and I couldn't really see the hoop. And then I looked, and someone from the bench yelled, "That's in." And I hit in, and everybody went crazy. And that was basically it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I've been Carly Trio-Strange with the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network, and now back to Zoe and Carly.
Frederick fans happy with this win, and with that, tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by a talented crew of students here on GEBN, the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I've been freshman Carly Evans alongside sophomore Zoe Whitler. Our director is junior Austin Mays, and our stream operator is freshman Wyatt Morrison. Our camera operators are junior Jacob Gregg, sophomore Isaiah Klokowski, and freshman Carson Pointer. Senior Carly Trujillo Strange is our spotter and also our interview person for today. Great job for Carly. And our production assistants are sophomores Jackson Gibbs and Hunter Vickers. Mr. Marsing is the program's advisor. With that, I'm unsure. I don't believe we will be able to bring you a broadcast of the next game. But, thank you, all of you, for, this great opportunity. And, yeah.